Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Part 2 of this. I stated in part 1, which I drew this, I was going to add a little interactive fill tool to give this some shadow. And maybe I can do better on the second one. It looks better for sure. And if you didn't watch part 1 where we learned how to draw this, I actually made a new one and I put a little white into it. But I'm going to grab this blue and I'm going to go to the interactive fill tool, and I'm actually going to go right to left, so that way I can put black into that new part. And the only thing you probably need to think about is you want this pretty much perpendicular, so when we add these two together, it'll be like that. And I think that looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab this, Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it. And instead of mirroring it, just like we did in the other video, we're going to rotate it 180 degrees. And we get that. And then I've found that if you will grab that bottom part, and it should snap right to it. And that looks pretty good. I don't like the double white lines now. So we can change that. I can go to Group, Object Group, and ungroup it. And we can grab that one and take our interactive fill tool, and we can take away that white by adding more light blue. And we could try adding a little bit of white maybe to the edge. See what that looks like. Let's just try that. Now let's group that together. This might be a little bit harder to have it snap to it. We could actually add an outline to it and it would help. Yeah, see, it's going to be a little bit, but it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. And then Control G to group that, Control D to duplicate it. And then you can just move, and it's actually easier to grab that midpoint node and have it snap to there. Now we still got that white line, but I'm going to Control D and duplicate it again. And then it's really going to show up on black. And the reason I use black, and now we're going to see the lines that are coming through that shouldn't be there. So we can set our nudge factor on something low and just, I need to ungroup it. And then grab this single one, and I'm just going to nudge it over. And look at that, the line disappears. Whoop. There you go. Now, when you get further away for some reason, and I need to ungroup them all. Well, no, I don't. I need to ungroup each individual one. Because if I ungroup them all, then the shadow part that I did will move with it. So that's way we can move just one part and the line goes away. That's a pretty cool look. And this would be a good one to use the clone tool on. And I could still see at different zoom levels, you can see lines. So you just kind of have to zoom in and out and then move it out, move it in. And to get rid of those lines, because the lines are the connector parts that we use. But that looks pretty good. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.